Christmas being celebrated with festive fervor across Manipur. Former Deputy Speaker M.K. Pressure Shimre urges all communities to ditch revenge, instead focus on restoring peace and harmony. Irate locals log Waithopat water plant demands supply of potable water. Hello, you're watching ISTV English News. I'm Jay Shoinam, giving you the news in detail. Christmas is being celebrated across the globe today. Christians all over the world celebrate Christmas to mark the birth of Jesus Christ. On the occasion, people decorate their houses by putting a Christmas tree, illuminated paper star, holy wreaths, and exchange gifts. Churches of all denominations are organizing special Christmas services and events. In Manipur also, the festival is being celebrated with fervor and festivities. MBC Central Church Jingmeirong to witness vibrant celebration of Christmas in presence of former Outer MP and President of NPP Manipur Lorho S. Foze, National General Secretary NPP I. Hemochandra, MLA of Kakching Assembly Constituency M. Rameshwar, and many prominent personalities. In connection with the celebration, Deacon of MBC Central Church, Khairakpam Ibotombi, highlighted the main objective of the celebration. He also wished for the festival to restore peace and harmony among the people.
Apoy bungo kan biba Jisu Krista na popa numit asina lakpagi iroi na ikoi Manipurda tangdu laitaba shanti amaga hena nungsinaba amaga hena bhab taminabadu oibe yananaba ikoi na mapoy bungo lining thogi mafamda Manipur miyam gidamak Manipur reicha gidamak kanglai chak khudingmak gidamak purup Kanglup naidana aikoi Christianity kangbuna laison tinson tawjaraga isoda partna tawjabani maramdi Manipurda Christmas kumaina lakpaga iroinana ingtha tapthaba shanti poropo irasanu haidana aikoi mayamna thawai hakchang yauna partna tawbagloina Manipurda lebiriba khudingmaki mafamdasu paujel asi thamjabani.
Former Deputy Speaker, spokesperson of BJP Manipur Pradesh M.K. Pressure Shimre has appealed to all the communities residing in Manipur to focus on restoring tranquility and harmony among the people rather than chasing after revenge. He made the statement while attending the Christmas celebration held at Tangkhul Baptist Church. Further speaking, M.K. Pressure Shimre hoped for the Manipur conflict to end soon so that normalcy can be restored in the state.
Aikoi iramdam se yamna phajakraba Manipur ni aduga aikoi lamdam se atoppa country singna yam pamjaba adumba Manipur ni haukrabati haukre laibak thiba thodok ya aikoi chahi ani mukshure mase aikoi ningsingduna laiba haunate Jisu Krista na lakpasidi nungsiba purakpani asha purakpibani aduga phajaba punsi pinanaba lakpani maramaduna Manipur da laiba chati khuting makna magi apamba aningba aduga laman singnanaba madungba wakhalon mayam tokpire haraka Manipur se amuka hanna ipaipu na chatnaramba nungsinaba aduga pija bithak hospitality laiba state ama aikhoi samkat tangai phatre haibase ngase Christmas ki paujan noi nayakna semlapna pijaninge.
Christmas was celebrated with great festive spirit at Chadong village in Kamjong district. Attending the celebration, social activist Asang Kasar told media persons that the Meiteis residing in Valley region participating in the celebration of Christmas proved that communal harmony still prevails among the communities living in the state. He further wished for peace and tranquility to be restored in Manipur on the occasion of Christmas.
Akwai chimi tami punna isinau tampakti sularaga aigi khunda laglaga akwai chak chaminaba Christmas yauminaba Christmas tauminaba kerol da sum mateng panaba haina akwai panthominaba haibase yamna thamoida akwai nungai sumaina akwai amaga ama mateng panaba aduga akwai ichinau Christian singi doctrine di amaga ama nungsinao mayambu pija pithao ingna chingna laiminao haibase Christmas asigi main message ni adona Jisu Christ lakpo pokpa isidi Prince of Peace haibani adona Manipur punbada Shanti inthaba tapthaba peace to leirasnu haibase Chadong news site Chadong village ki tarapte gisu Manipur praja mayam bo akhoi paujele thamjari Christmas 2025 sina Manipur da nungsi chanaba adoga inthabado lebak asida purapo erasnu haibase 2025 Christmas se Chadong news site ki marum mapa mayam bo thamjabani.
With the rest of the world, Christmas, the biggest festival of Christian, is being celebrated widely in Noni district by the Christian community with religious fervor and gaiety. Since early morning, every worshippers, including children, young and adult, throng to the churches and to the Christmas halls to adore and worship Lord Jesus Christ with their offerings and mites, singing Christmas carols, praising God for His love and blessings. Delivering gospel sermons are some of the highlights featured in the Christmas celebration. In the noon station, community social gathering and entertainment program were performed with love and cheers. The Christmas celebration will continue for 2 to 3 days with various program and musical extravaganza. Christmas gifts were also distributed to the poor and needy people as part of the festival. Closing of Sunset Khel Mahotsav 2025, the nationwide grassroots sports movement and vision by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to identify and nurture local talent as a key pillar of a Vikshit Bharat screen at Sudarshan Hall, Bal Vidya Mandir. MP of Rajya Sabha Leisem Basanajau graced the occasion as the chief guest. The speech by Prime Minister Narendra Modi was broadcast live during the program. Director of Youth Affairs and Sports, Mayingbam Veto, Olympian Saiko Mirabai, Anita and Coach Ibomcha too attended the event. Addressing the gathering, MP of Rajya Sabha Leisem Basanajau highlighted that in the year 2027, India will celebrate 100 years of freedom from British, and by 2027, Prime Minister has his vision of achieving Vikshit Bharat.
Sigi Sathariba Sansad Khel Mahotsav 2025 Sigi Pandam Su 1 घंटा खेल के मैदान में हाइबा अदुमा हाइबदी अखोय से पुंग अमतंग काइथोगा सानबुंदा आइना हाइजबा अदुमा पामजबा मसादा दु अखोय से पुंग अमतंग दी साना खोनदरा नहा खंगदे अहल खंगदे अदगी नुपी खंगदे नुपा खंगदे अखोय से सादरगा सायु से फाना थंबा तिंजंग काइजंग दो भारत अम ओहनबा मदुर मरम ओइरे हारगा अखोय दुमा विकसित भारत से 2047 दा कोनल धामीबा पांदम से फंगम दी वाखलंगदा चंगजनबानी.
Irate residents of Waithau, along with Waithau Executive Youth Association (WIA) and Waithau Open Mamaira Paibi Lock, the water supply scheme for Thobal Waithau Pat located in Thobal district over demand for supply of potable water. The locals have warned to shut the plant indefinitely unless the water supply scheme starts supplying water to the nearby 5 villages. Advisor of Waithau Executive Youth Association (WIA), Maimom Inau told media persons that water supply scheme at Waithau Pat became functional in March 2020 and it started supplying tap water to some of the villages. However, those villages lying adjacent to the water supply scheme have not received potable water till date. He also recalled that the villagers have been submitted memorandum to the governor, local MLA K. Megachandra, DC of Thobal, MP, Inner Lok Sabha, Chief Secretary PHED, Chief Engineer PHED and Executive Engineer PHED Thobal to ensure the water supply scheme provide portable water to the villagers within 15 days. However, the 15-day ultimatum served by the villagers has ended on December 23rd, and as such, the irate locals were compelled to lock the water supply scheme, he added.
Mamada Waithau Pat haibasi leiriba locality asi leitalairabana masing yamlaba ngakani mafamse ge nga phaduna thambau tandana thamche hektana jibika oiduna hingarambani prajagi phanibu hairadi afabising phangani bu hairadi aikoi su yai haiduna punamadu thadoga kathokuna laglaga ngasi aigi sumangda leiba pasidagi singna pham kayada praja kayada ahongo manda sing piba aduga ꯏꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯄꯥꯠ ꯑꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯔꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯄꯤꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯇꯥꯡꯕ ꯃꯃꯟꯗ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯒ ꯊꯛꯇꯅ ꯆꯥꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯔꯝꯕ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯔꯝꯕ ꯊꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯕ ꯄꯦꯟꯕ ꯐꯥꯎꯒꯗꯧꯔꯤꯕꯅꯣ?
Eco Network Manipur, in association with Asok Traders, collected plastic bottle and other plastic waste from Plastic Collection Center for Self-Help Group of Hairok Part 2, Tokchom Laikai. It may be mentioned that as part of the initiative to curb plastic pollution, SHGs and volunteers of Eco Network collected plastic waste and sold it for recycle at Asok Traders. Eco Network Manipur stated that endorsing the movement of Manipur Pollution Control Board, MAHUD, and Directorate of Environment and Climate Change in curbing plastic pollution in the state, it will continue to work towards transforming Manipur into a plastic-free pollution state.
Manipur Pollution Control Board, MAHUD, Directorate of Environment and Climate Change Manipur ki lairiba hojik malim khongoliba climate change ki seithing se Manipur da sumasi ki seithing sabtala phangmani na.
Indian Red Cross Society Imphal West District Branch Manipur and Airports Authority of India inked a memorandum of understanding at Imphal. The MOU mentioned about IRCS Imphal West District Branch Manipur to provide 24/7 first aid emergency medical services in event of aircraft accident or hijacking situation related to Imphal International Airport, participate in important exercises of Imphal International Airport as first aid responder to provide first aid training to Imphal International Airport staff as per requirement on payment basis. Moreover, it was stated that the terms of MOU will be 3 years and may subsequently renewed after every 3 years. On the other hand, the Red Cross Society installed its donation boxes at Imphal Airport. The donation boxes were installed in the presence of the airport director, the SP of Imphal West, and the president and members of the Red Cross Society. Passengers were invited to contribute generously at the Red Cross Society donation boxes placed within the airport premises to support humanitarian relief and welfare activities. All Manipur Sepak Takraw Association, AMSTA, held a simple yet significant handing over and taking over ceremony for its newly elected office bearers. The event marked the formal transfer of responsibilities, with the former General Secretary officially handing over documents and files to the new General Secretary, Jingangbam Gaskant. The ceremony was attended by former President Komdram Dorendra, former Secretary P. Durjit, and newly elected President W. Jiten, underscoring the association's continuity and strong leadership support. Addressing the gathering, Jingangbam Gaskant, the new General Secretary, highlighted his commitment to the welfare of the association and the overall development of Sepak Takraw in Manipur. He stressed the importance of a joint working system among office bearers, noting that collective effort, coordination, and cooperation are essential for promoting the sport, organizing competitions, and supporting athletes across the state. The General Secretary added that the new team would prioritize transparent administration, improve communication among districts, and initiatives to strengthen the association, ensuring that Sepak Takraw continue to grow and gain wider recognition in Manipur. Now, the national news. At least 10 people were killed when a private bus collided with a truck on National Highway 48 in Karnataka's Chitradurga district in the early hours of Thursday, with most victims burned alive, police said. The bus carrying 32 passengers and traveling from Bengaluru to Gokarna caught fire following the impact. The accident occurred near Golatu village in Hiriyur Taluk after the truck jumped the road divider and ramp into the oncoming bus, triggering a fire that engulfed the vehicle, officials said. Many passengers escaped by jumping out, while several bodies were found charred at the scene as rescue and recovery operations continued. 9 passengers reportedly escaped unhurt, while the injured were shifted to nearby hospitals, including those in Hiriyur, Chitradurga and Shira in Tumakuru district. At least 2 passengers were grievously injured. The bus driver and cleaner managed to escape, while the truck driver and cleaner were among those killed, police said. Authorities were clearing the burned bus from the roadway as investigations continued. Another bus from T. Dashahali and Dandeli with 45 school children that was behind the fatful bus just escaped the accident. Now the international news. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un observed the construction of a submarine and oversaw the test firing of long-range surface-to-air missiles yesterday. The tests near East Coast aim at assessing the nuclear-armed country's strategic capabilities, which destroys targets in the air from 200 kilometers away. The submarine project is part of the ruling party's effort to modernize North Korea's navy, one of 5 key policies the party is pushing to develop the nation's military capabilities. Earlier, Kim observed construction at another site on an 8,700-ton nuclear-powered submarine capable of launching surface-to-air missiles. It did not identify the location or date of his visit. South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff confirmed the missile test occurred at 5 p.m. IST. The South Korean military had been aware of launch preparations and was ready for it. Acting chairman of Bangladesh Nationalist Party BNP, Tariq Rahman, returned to Dhaka today, ending 17 years in exile. BNP supporters and party activists march on foot toward the Dhaka airport along Banani airport route to mark the return of Rahman to Bangladesh. Addressing a press conference in Dhaka, BNP Standing Committee member Salahuddin Ahmad said that Tariq Rahman will deliver a brief address to party supporters after his arrival. Local media reported that he will also complete the formalities to become a registered voter. His return to Bangladesh comes at a time when the Election Commission announced that the country's 13th national parliamentary election will be held on 12th of February next year. Before we end, the headlines once again. Christmas being celebrated with festive fervor across Manipur. Former Deputy Speaker M.K. Presto Shimre urges all communities to ditch revenge, instead focus on restoring peace and harmony. Irate locals log Waitopat water plant demand supply of potable water. That's all we have in this English bulletin. Keep watching ISTV News.